What's good, y'all? It's Akira here, back with another video. So I've been wanting to make this for such a long time, and that's customize and create my own table with my Cricut machine. I have been sitting on this and I finally decided to take the plunge. So I'm going to show you guys how I did it and how you can do it too. This DIY was so fun. There's definitely some things that I would change and improve on, but that's all in the fun of DIY learning spirit that we have here on this channel. So let me know if you guys like this video. I'm thinking about doing an updated version of this video in the future, but let me know how you like this down below and if you would create your own table with your Cricut machine. And without any further ado, let's get into the video. So I have everything that I need for to make the table. I have my wood round. I have top plates. These are to connect these beautiful wooden legs that I got from Lowe's. Also, I got just a paint sample, 99 cents. I got the white one in flat because that's what I'm going to be using. Is white. And I got a roller and a paintbrush from the Dollar Tree. So to make this is fairly inexpensive. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the wood round, and then I'll show you guys how I'm going to apply the vinyl and just the whole process. So I lied. I'm actually going to be going in with this PPG satin paint, and it's in the color Baby's Breath. But it's so light. It looks like it's white. So I'm going to roll with it, see how it comes out. Pattern on the table. So I'm going to use this daisy that I found in Design Space. I thought it was really cool. It's kind of like that retro vibe that I'm looking for, and here it is. And again, this is part of the Cricut Access. So you will have to pay for it to get access to this daisy, but anywho, so I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm cutting this out on my Joy, which if you have any questions about the Joy, let me know, because I'm going to be making a whole video about the Cricut Joy and just some of the amazing things that it can do. So as you see, I'm just going to go ahead and make a few of these flowers. And like, you know, the Joy, it can cut super long. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue to add, if it wants to actually copy and paste, but I'm gonna continue to add flowers. I think I need about 10 of them, but yeah, so I'll go ahead and show you guys once I start cutting. So I got my design already, and like I said, I'm gonna be using my Joy. I'm gonna be making a whole video about this, so if you have any questions about the Joy, please let me know. I'm using the Cricut Smart Vinyl, and it's in this super pretty, trying to find the name of it, but it's a super pretty glitter finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut those out and start apply. Oh, here we go. Shimmer. Come on, focus. There we go. Shimmer, and don't mind my nails, just paint and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out on the Cricut, and then we'll apply it to the table. Guys, look at the finish on this paper. This shimmer is amazing. And what's so great about the Smart Vinyl is you literally just slide that thing in, press make it, and you're done. So you use almost a whole roll, which I'm not mad at, and this is how much I have left. Guys, can't wait to talk about this Joy on this video, but I'm gonna go ahead, weed this, and we're gonna add it to the table. As you can see, I'm weeding with one hand. Don't be like me. All right, so now I got my picture all blown up here on the screen, so that I can go ahead and apply it to the table. And like I said, I got my whole row. I cut out 10 daisies for this. My tabletop is nice and dry. There's a few imperfections, but once I put the epoxy on top, it will be mwah. So let's get into it. Alright, so So I'm just gonna angle my computer here so I can see my background. You guys may not be able to see that. See, it's right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start placing my flowers. Very excited about this. I'm just gonna hand place these. I'm not gonna use any type of transfer tape or anything like that, just because of the kind of surface this is. So let me use my tool because I can never get these off with my nails. And I've never used this shimmer vinyl before, so the backing on it is super interesting. So just gonna go ahead and take this off. Don't want to rip it, obviously. And just look at how beautiful that shimmer is. You see? So I have one that's placed like right in the middle. So that's what I'm gonna do. Place that girl right in the middle. Look at that, the start to a beautiful table. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep taking these off, the decals off one by one, and placing them on the table. Okay, so I'm gonna lay down my first edge flower. So I'm gonna like lay half of it on this side. Then I'm just gonna it has to it's not gonna go over the edge like the way I want it to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this part down. I'm just gonna snip it just a little bit right there. And then the other piece, I'm gonna just like overlap it so it can fold over. And I'm just gonna lift it and then like fold it underneath so that it has the full flower on it, but it won't, you know, the vinyl, can't tell I cut the vinyl. And then, like I said, this is gonna have epoxy over top. So now the tabletop is done. Like, I love this. It looks so cutesy and sweet and, you know, still grown because it's for me, so still grown, but I really love this. And I think I'm gonna start making these like for other people because these are so dope. Now it's time to add the epoxy and then add the legs. So to protect my table, I'm going to just prop this up so that the resin can get all over the top. So I'm just gonna put down some cups so it has elevation and so that it's not rocky and stuff. This, I don't know why this is sticking up, but once I put the table back down on there, it should stick. So I think that should be good. I just want it to be supported well. Yep. Okay, that's good. So she's supported. Now it's just time to mix the resin, and I will show you guys that. So here is the resin that I'm going to be using. And sorry that it's dark down here, guys. I'm in my craft area and it's not that much light. But here is the resin I'm going to be using. And it's funny, it actually has like a pub table on the back to show that they use that for this resin. So resin, ooh, it's yellow. I've had this for a long time, so I'm kind of nervous. I hope it doesn't yellow, but I'm gonna test it out first. It seems really yellow. I'm gonna mix some together. If it looks yellow, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some more. So yeah, with the resin, you just put equal parts of each, mix it for 2 minutes, and then pour. So this part, I took my 2 equal parts of resin and I'm gonna go ahead and mix them together. I mixed them and I stirred for about 4 minutes. You'll see the result. There's a lot of bubbles, but it ended up working out and the resin ended up being super clear on the table. Okay guys, so resin is ready. It's super, has so many bubbles in it. Like, I don't really know what to do. Let me know down below, like, what do you do to reduce the bubbles in your resin? I'm still gonna pour it though, because I have my handy dandy heat gun that I can use to pop the bubble once it's poured. So let me get everything off of my pouring, and these are just boards that I buy from the Dollar Tree just so I can not mess up my table and stuff. And let's pour. Let's just take a little section and see. Yep. It's doing what needs to be done. So as you can see here, we are all hardened up. Now it's time to add the legs. Okay, so the tabletop is dry and is ready and it looks so good. Now I'm just gonna be adding the legs here. The legs are painted the same color as the tabletop. And I just sprayed them with I put a little polyacrylic on them. I'll show you guys that. This is just a finisher so that it's like a protective finish so that the paint doesn't chip and stuff like that. It's really good for furniture, really inexpensive. I think this is like $14, but like I said, everything, I promise you, everything that I use is linked down below. But yeah, I use that to finish the legs. And now we're gonna go ahead and add the legs. So these are top plates, which you use to, they come with screws, which is great. And you just screw them to the other side of the table and you screw them in. So don't judge me because this is my first time doing this. I did not paint the bottom of the table. Don't judge me because I think I'm gonna definitely start making these, guys. But I'm gonna add the top plates to the bottom of this and then go ahead and add the legs, and I'll show you how I add one of the top plates. Placement, because I didn't get angled. So with these top plates, like, you can see that this is the way that it goes on, so it's flat against the wood. But this is a straight top plate, meaning that the leg is going to go straight down. It's not going to be angled out. They have ones that you can buy that are angled, which I probably should have bought, but they didn't have any available. So I'm going to put them, put 2 on this side and probably 1 on this side, just so all 3 legs are stable. So I'll go ahead and put this one on. Now, the way that you put them on, it really doesn't matter because this is a straight screw. So once you screw this down, then this leg is going to screw into the female piece and be screwed in. So that's how you do it. Real simple, real easy, but I will show you guys. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Like, it was seriously so fun to make. And like I said in the beginning, there's definitely some things that I would change on the table. Like, one, I would actually paint the bottom. We're not gonna talk about that. Also, I would get the angled plates for the legs so that they go out instead of straight down. Straight down, I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but they would look way better as angled legs. So I will keep that in mind for next time. I think I'm gonna do an updated tutorial and do something completely different than the first version I've done. So I think it's gonna be super fun for you guys to see. Let me know if you like this kind of video, if you wanna see more of like home decor and things that you can actually make with your Cricut, because I have a lot more coming up to you because I'm moving and I'm gonna be doing my entire space completely over. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're almost at 12,000 subscribers. Love you all, and I will see you in the next one.